All right, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kodash. I'm going to give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect that teaches his word in all true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, I just want to get into a lesson touching on reincarnation and judgment, man. Because, matter of fact, before I get started, let's start off with John 9. First chapter. So this is John 9 and verse 1. And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciple asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? And yeah, and that lets you know, man, how can you got to really question yourself. You know, how did this man sin if he was born blind? You know, you got to ask yourself that, man. So you got to understand that the reason why people turn, is born certain ways and everything is because of what they did in their past life, man. You know, and whereas we know the reason why he was born blind. Matter of fact, let's continue on and say Yahushua answered this. Neither this man sinned, nor his parents, but the works of the Most High should be made manifest in him. Yeah, so it was set up for Yahushua to heal him, man. He was born that way so the Lord can heal him. But the thing is, today you have these Edomites, and they're living off of their the actions off of their forefathers, man. They're because we're still suffering from for what our forefathers did, and they're still matter of fact, let's see, let's get suffering in the dictionary. Let's find a good synonym for it. I mean antonym. Okay, let's find an antonym for suffering. Bear with me, Akim. Trying to find a good word. To suffer, it says to undergo or be subjected to undergo experience to suffer a change of management. Okay, to be set at a disadvantage. Okay, let's see. See if we can find a good antonym. Okay, synonyms: agony, torment, torture, pain, distress. Let's see. Let's try Google antonyms. Slack it. Bear with me, Akim. I just want to find a new word, to use with these Edomites. Synonyms, antonyms. Okay, let's see. Okay, antonyms. It says beam, cheer, crow, delight, exult, glory, joy, laugh, ravish, rejoice, triumph. Hey, matter of fact, because what your forefathers have done, you triumph, man. This is Job 20:4. It said, knowing not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Yeah, because that's what you Edomites, you're triumphing right now. You enjoy right now, man. The things that you have done in your past life, you are receiving the benefits right now, man. But the thing is, you're gonna have to pay for it, man. You're gonna have to pay for it, man. This is matter of fact, let's get back some more on that on them anonyms, man. let's see. It says this is assure, cheer, comfort, commiserate, console, reassure, solace, soothe, sympathize. Yeah, man, and that's you devils, man. You are nowhere near suffering, man. You know, and we are still suffering, you know, because we're in our captivity. We still paying for the sins of our forefathers. But the thing is, you're going to have to pay for your forefathers as well, man. Because these Edomites, they really, when it comes down to paying for the sins of their forefathers, they get real adamant about that, man. They really try to really push that, hey, there's no such thing as reincarnation, because they know if there's a such thing as reincarnation, that they have to get judged for that, man. You know, so this is Isaiah 14:21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world's cities. So that lets you know that's talking about the Edomites, because who's the only people in the world known for cities, man? The Edomites, so-called white people, man. And it said, prepare slaughter for their children for the iniquity of their fathers. Yeah, because you are your forefather, man. Why you think these Edomites that's living on top of the hills, you know, Mountain Brook, Red Mountain, you know, why are they able to be able to live their life, man, without looking over their shoulder? You know, see, Edomites, they don't have to worry about nothing. You think they worried about paying a bill? You know, they got they can just automatic draft the money off their card, man. Jake gotta watch every penny that's spent, man. You know, and it's cause you Edomites that you know, continually to put us in this trap, man. You know, and it started off with your forefathers, man. You know, let's see, Numbers 14:18. It says, the Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgressions, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children until the third and fourth generation. And now you could say, well, the Lord, you know, the you know that these Edomites back then when they was in slavery, man, when they had us in hardcore bondage, that they died peacefully, man. They died in their deathbed, you know, surrounded by their immediate family. You know, he had a will set out. You know what I mean? Well, these devils, they died peacefully, man. You know, and that's yeah. How about some outside setting it up for them to come back this time, proud as hell, man, just to get that just to experience that great fall, because these Edomites they thought they were going to get away with this. When that Edomite was on his deathbed back then, that slave owner, did you think he was thinking about what he did to the Israelites, man? No, you know, they in their minds didn't even we didn't even come across their mind like, damn, you know, we did do these people wrong. No, and that's why these Edomites are so adamant about paying for the sins of their father, because they know that they did some horrific things, man. They did some horrific things, and that's why what's coming to Esau you know is justified, man. You know, this is Job 4:7. It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? So yeah, whoever perished being innocent. And that's another reason why I bought John 9th chapter out too, because even though that man wasn't, he was blinded from birth just so the Lord can heal him, but it's people that are being blinded for their sins, man. You know, for they did in their past life. They were born blind. They were born with no arms, no hands, no feet, or even someone getting hit by a car, being a burn victim. Well, that's how about Shema Shai punishing them, man. You know, bringing forth judgment upon them. You know, because let's get this in Ecclesiastes 3. I'm gonna go back to this Job. This is Ecclesiastes 3:15. It says that which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and the Most High will require that which is past. Yeah, because your spirit has been here before, man. Why you experience deja vu, and it says that which is to be have already been. You know, because when you got a baby on the way, well, guess what? This spirit was already here on the earth before, man. It said, and the Most High required that which is past. Yeah, because you're going to look at the rap sheet from your past life and see, okay, what should I, Lord might send you down with no feet, man. You might come out the womb with no feet, man. That's why in verse 16 it says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. And that's where the place of judgment happens, is on the earth. That's why you feel pain and everything like that. You know, you can cry. You got your five senses, man. You know, and everything. You can smell something that's awful. That's judgment, man. On every level, you know. It said that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. But under the sun was the place of judgment. That's the earth, man. And that's you Edomites back then that died peacefully. You coming back to receive your judgment, man. Wait, let's go back to Job 4. I can get some in Revelation 22 real quick. It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where will the righteous cut off? Yeah, because you Edomites, man, you're going to be cut off, man. At the end of the day, you devils think you were just going to ride into the sunset. You know what you did to the children of Israel. Now you think giving them a damn 9 to 5 and in 2 days off out the week, that everything is okay, man. The scripture says the guilt destroy the heart, and your gifts are wicked as hell, man. It says, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So those ones that put us in slavery and that died peacefully, they're gonna come back and suffer the things that they put upon us. But it's gonna be times two, man, because it's gonna be in righteousness. You know, just how Yahushua, well, he was that serpent when in Egypt. It was the two serpents versus from Pharaoh, and then that one serpent from Moses. Well, it was that 2-on-1, but as you can see, that the righteous, the right hand side defeated the left hand side with ease, man. It said it consumed both of the serpents, man. Well, if we know that the serpent on the right hand side is Yahushua, man. You know, so you Edomites, man, you're gonna suffer, man. You're not gonna be cheering and being joyful. What was the other words? And what was the other words? Being comfort. You know, you're gonna triumph. No, man, that all that is gonna be done away with, man. You know, because of the things that you have done to the children of Israel. This is Revelations. Let's see, 13. Start at verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. Yeah, so you got the understanding, which this verse 10 is pretty cut and dry, man. It said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. See, and which, hey, that's spirit, the word patience, which that's suffering, man. You know, because that is we know you Edomites for who you are. We know you Edomites for who you are, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in. Go back to Isaiah the 14th chapter. We know you Edomites for who you are, man. You know, that's why, let's just get it. Matter of fact, it says, Isaiah 14:16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Yeah, because we really know who the pale demon that you are. See, the Lord, He had to bless you with the sword just for you to be preserved, man. You know, because you Edomites, you're a base man. You know, but not to get off subject. These fiery Edomites that's here now, these proud Edomites that's so patriotic and just so proud of their race, so to speak. They're back today. They was here back then before, man. And they coming in that same spirit, and the Lord is coming back to reward them now, man. He's coming. That's the spirit. The water y'all me outside. That was scripture. It kind of slipped my mind, but it came back. Let's see, is it 22 and 16? Is it? Let's see, 12. Yeah, Kai. Yeah, this is Revelation 22 and 12. It says, "And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be." So you Edomites are getting a reward, man. Matter of fact, that's in Revelation 18 too. 11 and 18. Yeah, you getting a reward, man. And in today's society, a reward you always thinking about a good thing. You might say you get a reward. You thinking about gold stars. No, man. Matter of fact, in the spirit, let's just get that definition. Let's just see what reward is in a simple definition. It is a sum of money offered. Okay, let's see. Something given. Okay, this better. It says definition number 2: something given or received in return, or recompense for service, merit, hardship. Yeah, because you're gonna get paid for your service, Edom. The Lord, He used you to be the whipping stick for Israel, man. You know, but the Lord is just, you know, we are the Lord's people. He's gonna do you in for that too, as well. It was just a lesson to be taught. You know, it's just like a belt. You pull the belt out, you know, to chastise your child. When you through with it, you don't need it no more, man. But the thing is about these Edomites, you're gonna be done away with after those 1,000 years of hardcore bondage. You know, it says to recompense or requite a person or animal for service, merit, achievement. Okay, let's go to the blue letter. Let's see what it says in the blue letter. Cause that's your reward. You know, you working hard for that slavery, man. You working hard for that 1,000 years of hardcore bondage. What you gonna get? You know, that's that reward her double. Matter of fact, before I get that in the blue letter, let's get that in. Well, I got a couple precepts. Let's see. Let's Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And that's you Edomites, man. You know, so-called white man. This Revelation 18 and verse 6. Start at verse 5. It says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High remembered her iniquities." Yeah, because you devils try to take slavery out the history books now, man. Well, the Most High ain't forgetting that. Most scripture says that there's no thought that escapeth his mind. And we constantly remind Yahweh Hashem Yahshua what you've done to us, man. You know, we constantly remind the Lord, you know, by the way of these video epistles, going out in highways and byways, or even just you wake up in the morning, you moaning and groaning, man. You know, that's reminding the Lord, you know, that Babylon is putting hell on us, man. You know, it says reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her. It said as she rewarded you. You see what I'm saying? Because right now we're more in a mental slavery, man. But back then it was more of a hardcore bondage. With Esau, a lot of things that that ain't haven't been brought out yet that you have done to us, man. So that's why we're gonna get those new bodies, and we're gonna be able to do things that's that you can't even think of right now, man. You gonna when the Lord put His fury in us, man. That's when you Edomites know, man, that Yahweh Shemel Shai is that power, man. You know, but it said reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double, and that cup is the cup of slavery, man. You know, that's what you Edomites should be looking forward to. That's what you should be look. That's your reward. Reward her even as she rewarded you. You know. So let's go back to the blue letter. Let me just see what that says. Ha. All right, this is Strong's G 3408 Mythos. It says dues paid for work, wages higher. It said reward used for the fruit. Use of the fruit naturally resulting from toils and endeavors. In both senses, see rewards and punishments are the rewards which the Most High bestows or will bestow upon good deeds and endeavors of punishment. So you going to get punished. That's your reward, is being punished for the things that you have done, man. And you Edomites, you working pretty hard for it. You already did your dues back then, and you so proud, thinking that it's not gonna come back upon your head, man. You know, let's see. You don't think it's gonna come upon your head, man, but guess what? It's gonna come back right around to you. This is what is it? Proverbs. It's Proverbs 26 and 27. It says, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. So yeah, everything that you have done is gonna fall back right on you, man. You know, you devils use those nuclear missiles, you bomb them gooks to hell and back, and they surrendered, you know, days before you dropped those bombs, man. You know, so you don't show no type of mercy, man. And you're not gonna get no mercy from your how by Hashem Yahushai. Lord, you still haven't paid for the sins of matter of fact, you haven't paid the sins from Cain, man. Is that Genesis 4, I believe, like 11. Let's see. This Genesis 4, and I'll just get to the point. In verse 15, and the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. So yeah, the Lord said, whoso slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken upon him sevenfold. So you can't touch these devils, man. Only the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is the one that's set up, that's going to deliver us from the strong enemy, which is the Edomites, the so-called white man. You know, the Lord is going to do that, man. And guess what? Cain haven't got his judgment yet, man. Cain haven't got his judgment yet, man. And that's why the Lord says, he shall not meet thee as a man. The Edomites will, you were blessed with the sword, man. So the one who gave you that blessing is going to come back and take it away from you, man. If you can receive it, yeah, the Lord, how shall he was Isaac, man. You know, the Lord, he's going to come back and take that blessing away from Esau, man. You know, but you Edomites, you have a lot to pay for. And I ain't just talking about just going back to just slavery here in Babylon, but even before the Romans, the Greeks, you have a lot to pay for, man. You know, even when we left out of Egypt, You pointed us out to the Babylonians. All that the Lord matter of fact, let's end it off with that. Psalms 137. It's like, yeah. This Psalms 137 and 7, it says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem." Yeah, so you Edomites, the same spirits are back the same spirits are back, man. The ones that castrated us, hung us, all that, man. That's talking about when they point us out to the Babylonians and everything like that. But hey, this is modern day Babylon, man. This can probably be the same generation that did that, man. You know. So you devils, you have to pay for the sins of your father because you are your father, man. You know. It says it says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation of." Yeah, so King David said, "Remember, O Lord," too, man. So that lets you know that when how the Lord get down, he sometimes he will uh make someone just drop dead. But yeah, how about Shemel Shai? The Lord, he's that he'll just sneak up on you, man. You might think that you got away scot free, and that's what these Edomites think, not knowing that cup of wrath is being filled up to the tip top, man. What you Edomites gonna have to drink that cup twice. It says, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed," and that lets you know that Edomites is synonymous with Babylon. It says, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone." See, that's their reward again. That's their reward. You died peacefully. You did all this hell on the children of Israel and died peacefully. Now you coming back on this earth, and it's time to receive your reward, to be punished by the way of the thermonuclear fire. If you even get to that point. If you even get to that point, you're going to go through the famine, these race wars, the fire from the chariots. Your son might get drafted. 2 days later, you get the knock on the door. But it's gonna be beautiful, man. You Edomites, you gonna pay, man. Through the spirit power, Yahweh Shemel Shai, the Lord. He crossed every T and dot every I, man. The Lord, he covers all spectrum. There's nothing you can't. Matter of fact, Salakia, Akim, Spirit. One more precept. What it is? Bear with me. Bear with me. $16. Okay. This is let's see, Ecclesiastes 16 and I just started verse 5. It says, "Many such things have I seen in my eyes, and my ears have heard greater things than these. In the congregation of the ungodly shall a fire be kindled, and in a rebellious nation his wrath is set on fire. He was not pacified toward the old giants who fell away in the strength of their foolishness, neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned, but abhorred them for their pride. He pitied not the people of perdition who were taken away in their sins." It says, "Nor the 600,000 footmen who were gathered together in the hardness of their hearts. And if there be one stiff neck among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished. For mercy and wrath are with him. He is mighty to forgive, and to pour out this pleasure. Yeah, so it all these things you see everything what he was going across, that the Lord didn't let nothing slide, man. He didn't let nothing slide, man. So that's why I said it is a marvel if he escaped unpunished. These devils, these damn Edomite fucking devils, man. They did all these horrific things. And they fucking died on their deathbed with these damn, their bed wench. They got their wife and children, and think that they just gonna die and go to heaven. They all okay, but not knowing that they're back here today to receive their reward, and really to receive the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. But yeah, Aki, man, I just hope they were edifying. Until next time, I say shalom.